Story 1. The Man in the Red Windbreaker. I used to take late evening runs at Pine Ridge Park in Colorado. It was quiet, safe, and usually empty after 8 p.m. The only sounds were the wind moving through the tall pines and the gravel crunching under my shoes. But one night, it wasn't quiet. I noticed a man ahead of me wearing a bright red windbreaker, standing perfectly still in the middle of the trail. His back was toward me, his arms stiff at his sides. I slowed down, thinking he might need help, but as soon as I got within 20 feet, he tilted his head back, slowly, unnaturally, until his face was pointing up at the sky. He never turned around. His neck stretched like something was pulling him upward. I froze. Then he whispered, "You shouldn't be here tonight." His voice was low, almost like it was coming from a radio with bad static. When I stepped backward, he snapped his head forward again. The sound was loud, like a branch breaking. He finally turned, but his face wasn't right. His eyes looked clouded over, and he was smiling so wide his cheeks twitched. He took one slow step toward me, then another. No blinking, no talking, just smiling. I ran full speed and didn't look back. When I reached the parking lot, I turned around one last time. The man in the red windbreaker was standing exactly where I had been, staring at me from the middle of the trail. A park ranger later told me something that made my blood run cold. A man in a red jacket went missing here 12 years ago. People still report seeing him, but he's never alive.
Story 2. The Screaming Swing Set. This happened in 2019 at a small park in Ohio. My brother and I were driving home from a family dinner when we passed a neighborhood playground. It was nearly midnight and everything was dark except the single street lamp flickering over the swing set. One swing was moving, not lightly, not like the wind. It was swinging hard, like a kid was pumping their legs as fast as they could. We stopped the car to look, but the second we did, the swing stopped on its own, completely still, like someone grabbed it and held it in place. My brother rolled the window down and joked, "Hey, who's out there?" We heard a scream so loud it cut through the cold night air. A child scream, but it didn't sound normal. It sounded doubled, like two voices crying at once. The sound didn't echo, it vibrated. The swing began moving again, but this time it started twisting around the chains, faster and faster, like someone invisible was spinning in circles on it. We both got out of the car, and that's when we saw it. A small set of footprints in the sand under the swing. But the footprints weren't fresh. They were dried up and old, like they had been there for years. The screaming grew so loud that my brother shouted for me to get in the car. I slammed the door as he sped off. Later, we found out the truth. A little girl died on that swing set in the 1990s after an accident. Her parents refused to let the city remove the swings. People say she screams when someone disturbs her favorite place. We believe it now.
Story 3. The Person Sitting Under the Bridge. This one happened in Washington State. There's a park near my apartment with a small wooden bridge that crosses a creek. I walk my dog, Murphy, there almost every night. One night he started acting strange, growling at the bridge, ears pointed straight up. His leash kept pulling toward the creek like he was trying to protect me. At first, I didn't see anything. But when I took a few steps closer, I noticed a figure sitting under the bridge. Their knees were drawn up to their chest, arms wrapped around their legs. Completely silent, no movement. Thinking it might be someone homeless or hurt, I called out, "Hey, are you all right? Need help?" The figure slowly lifted their head, and the hair on the back of my neck stood straight up. Their face was pale and wet, like they had just climbed out of the freezing creek. Their eyes were open, but unfocused, staring right through me. Then their mouth slowly opened, but no sound came out, just a low humming, a vibrating tone that Murphy whined and hid behind my legs. The figure suddenly crawled forward unnaturally fast, not standing, not walking, just crawling with its knees and hands like a spider. I ran, dragging Murphy with me. I looked back once. The figure was standing now, watching me from the shadows under the bridge. The next day, I told a ranger what I had seen. He didn't even look surprised. "You're not the first. Someone drowned in that creek years ago. People say the spirit never leaves the water." I don't walk near that bridge anymore. Murphy refuses to go near it at all.